Welcome back. Today on Spanish Taster, we're playing around with one of my favorite ingredients, Mojama, and we're using it to make 3 easy no-cook tapas. So this video is really handy if you're in Spain, or if you bought a block of Mojama for a recipe and you're not sure what to do with the rest of it. First up, the star of the show, Mojama is a salt-cured tuna. I describe it as tuna jerky. I've seen some people describe it as the jamón of the sea. It's basically a dried tuna product. You can see the grain of the tuna. It's got a nice chewy texture and it's pretty salty. Right, the first way I'm going to show you is the traditional Spanish way that people serve it as a tapa with drinks. And that is Mojama with olive oil and salted almonds. So I'm using store-bought almonds. I'll have a video soon showing you how to do this. They're whole peeled almonds that have been dry roasted and lightly salted. I'm going to slice some bread with it. You don't have to have bread, but I think it makes it a bit more substantial. So you just get your serving plate, slice your bread. For this one I'm using a pre-sliced Mojama that I bought in a supermarket. So lazy. You may recognize it from my grab and go tapas video. If you're slicing it yourself, you want to cut the slices around 3 millimeters thick. So that's 0.04 of an inch, something like that. Then we're just going to put a little drizzle of high quality extra virgin olive oil on top. And then you've just got the little crunchy salty almonds on the side. So you just do alternate bites. It's absolutely delicious. All right, number 2 is my riff on avocado toast. So this is a good breakfast idea, or any time of the day really. So just scoop some avocado flesh into a bowl, squeeze in some lemon or lime juice, a little bit of salt, not too much because the Mojama is quite salty, and then just mix that up and put it to one side. Then you just slice some Mojama into small strips or cubes. If you have a block, you can just grate it directly on top. It just gives a nice salty hit and an interesting texture. You can see here I'm only using 1 slice, and that will be enough for two slices on the bread. And you can put some herbs on top as well if you like. So easy as. You bread, you put some avocado mixture on the bread, and then you sprinkle your Mojama on the top. By the way, when we were eating these after filming, we also put some of the almonds on this one, and that was also very good. All right, number 3 is even simpler. The only thing with this one is that you want a bit of time for the onion to marinate. I'm basically making a really fast pickle with some salad onions. So you can use any mild to sweet onion, like red onions. Just make sure they're really fresh. And then you just put some apple cider vinegar in your bowl with some sugar and some salt. I've got 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Just whisk that up until it's dissolved. And I'm going to throw in some black peppercorns as well. Alright, so just give that a really good whisk. With the onions, I'm only going to use the white part. So I'm just taking the other bits off. You can use them for other things. And I just want to get this sort of half moon from the onion. So I'm going to be cutting it across this way. So just grab my tasty mandolin straight over the top of the bowl and then slice it up as fast as you can without removing any fingers. I've actually sped this footage up. I wouldn't recommend going that fast. I've had a few incidents with the old mandolin. Alright, so what you want to do is once that's done, you want to be able to put it in the fridge for an hour or so. You just want the vinegar to break down the onion a bit so it's not too crunchy. It's going to give us some sweet and sour action with the Mojama. So then when that's been in the fridge for about an hour, take the onion, and then I prepared a little dish with kitchen paper and you want to drain it quite well because you don't want too much liquid on the tuna. It will go soggy. And then really simple, you just grab your plate. This is the last of my pre-sliced Mojama. Just gently work it off the cardboard. Like this, maybe like this. And yeah, just put those how you want them on your plate. Maybe flip that one over. Okay, then we're just going to grab some of the onion mixture and put it on top without the peppercorns. Take them out. It probably doesn't look very Spanish right now, but it is using one of my favorite Spanish ingredients. Don't go too crazy with the onion. Like I said, you don't want it to get soggy. Something like this. It's probably about enough. And then I'm just going to finish it with some sliced coriander, fresh coriander, cilantro on the top there. And there you have it. It's kind of a chewy ceviche tapa that's really fresh for summer and really simple as well. Okay, so there you have it. Tell me which one you like best in the comments below. And if you want more Spanish food ideas, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.